Central heating is a black woman. You know, the security system is a black woman. Stoplights, Garrett Morgan, and the gas mask. You got the elevator, the escalator. You got the radiators, 2 black men inventors. You got the sanitary
Jack
package, Mary
Daniels.
Kenner. Jack Daniels, that's finest, the Nears. And you got that. You got the inventor of the ice cream scoop. You got the George Crumb, the potato chip, right? You have the laser eye, Dr. Bass, she just passed away, laser eye surgery. You got Gladys West, who was the GPS. GPS was Gladys West.
And even too the internal for losing weight, bypass the phobia, gastric bypass. Dr. Phobie, oh man, like my sister.
You got even though he's a kind of a he got with the Trump administration. Ben Carson separated Siamese twins by the brain. The only one to ever do it.
Ben Carson's place in black history is
the greatest pediatric surgeon ever. He has a book called Gifted Hands, which Cuba Gooding played in a movie. You got that. You got there's another little kid that just invented a surgical tool. There's another Ethiopian kid that invented a soap that can cure skin cancer. It's on and on and on and on, dude.
But this is the type of stuff that I love, because I'm going to clip all of this.
Vaccination.
Vaccination was about a Nigerian slave in Boston.
Vaccination. So, we used to variolate, right? African people used to variolate. They take a little pus from a smallpox scab, and they variolate the young. Edward Jenner, the doctor who invented the smallpox vaccine, had been variolated when he was a kid. So he took the idea and said, hey, I will do that with cowpox. Vaca is cow.
Means cow,
Vaca means cow. So he took the pus from some of the cowpox thing, and he started variolating people with it. Then he took it, added some stuff to it, and came up with the smallpox vaccine. After 100 years later, smallpox eradicated. It might come back now because they don't want to vaccinate anyone. But what I'm saying is that invention is black people. That's African people that figured out a way to live with their natural world. There were different versions of it from all over the world. Some people did something called insufflation, where they would smoke the scabs. That happened more in the Orient and stuff like that. But that was African people, to your point. There's records of enslaved people variolating their masters because smallpox was running rampant. But that invention that changed the world gets synthesized by this English white guy, but not invented by him. That was people that over time had figured out how to exist, live in their natural world. That's your technology.
Granville T. Woods.
Tell him. Roller coaster. Come on, man.
Yeah, he knows.
Roller coaster. He won all his patents back because Edison was trying to steal them all.
And you want to
like Granville T. Woods, quote unquote, the Black Edison. It invented electric roller coaster.
That's right.
Think about the times that we're in. We're talking about the late 1800s, early 1900s. Sued Thomas Edison and won. Right? A legitimate genius, like 7 feet tall. Like I
didn't know he was that tall. Dang.
Tall, like a.
They always show his picture always show that little half picture.
Legitimate genius. I remember when I learned about this guy, I was like, yo, man, how in the world have I not seen this guy's story? They gave us Madam C.J. Walker, which they did way too late. When you talk about entrepreneurship,
first millionaire,
when you talk about that type of, they gave us that. But how do I not know about that guy? I know that Benjamin Franklin flew a kite and electricity hit the kite.
We always believe
and the whole
in our book, like a slave kid did that. No Benjamin Franklin went out there.
When you look at that story, the movie hasn't been made. Edison versus Woods, which is just the courtroom drama about fire. Which is just the courtroom drama about this guy.
You gotta go make that before somebody go try to make that, man.
I mean, if they did it, I would be like, me and Corey talked a little bit about it. If they did it, I would be happy with it just to see it on the screen. I don't have to get it. But that would be. Those are the types of things, and those people are out there. They are. So I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I would love to expand the scope.
Expand it, yeah.
But we got to play the hits.
Yeah.
We got to play. They got to play the hits.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would
that resonates with me because you get to a certain point, you go. You got to. Because you already know it's working, it's proven, and it works.
I always wanted a Gerald Lawson.
Oh.
I would like a Gerald Lawson who created the first home video before Atari, before Nintendo. It was Gerald Lawson who made home video. It was called the F1 series.
That made the Super Soaker.
Oh, that's Lonnie Johnson.
Lonnie
He's still alive.
Still alive.
They finally gave him his money.
You know what I mean? Like after all of
I'm
those
into Black Inventors.
So there's a movie called Flash of Genius. And this movie is about the guy who invented, legitimately, this is a movie with Greg Kinnear. It's a good movie. The movie is about the guy who invented the intermittent windshield wiper.
Yeah.
So the windshield wiper apparently you should just go like that. And I don't know what you had to do with it. Right. Maybe you have to
reset it.
Whatever you have to do with the
reset it.
wiper. But he invented the intermittent windshield wiper. Like it did like this.
Yeah.
Okay? A revolutionary invention that you don't think about that guy. The movie is so fascinating because he invents it. Obviously, they try to steal it. He sees it on a brand new car. This is part where he's walking in the rain. He's in Detroit. He sees it on a new Mustang. They all sitting up there. He's in front of everybody like, I invented this, the whole nine. He fights them. He loses his family, basically.
Oh.
He fights them all the way throughout the 80s, and then he finally wins. But he fights them for his invention.
All right.
For
where can I find
it's
this
called
movie?
Flash of Genius is the name of the movie.
Was it a white inventor?
Yeah, he was white. Greg Kinnear plays the guy. So what I'm saying is think about how the story of that thing transcended the name of the guy. I can't remember his name.
Yeah. Right.
We just don't get that.
Yeah.
With the shit that we invented, even when the shit that we invented is fundamental, we just don't get that. So I'm with you. Like everybody that's contributed anything that is Black, those contributions need to be recorded and respected both in the history books and in multimedia.
Yeah. I want to talk about something that puts you on the map.
Oh, shit.
The way you stood up to Kanye West.
That
You've
was
talked
great.
about this in all of your interviews almost, right? But you know what I respect about you? Because with respect, I didn't know who you were, like that.
Right.
I know, you had interviewed me once before.
I was even though I interviewed you.
Yeah, right. I know you interviewed for American Ninja Warrior, but I didn't know, you do an interview and you're off to the next thing, right? But what I respected, there was the one moment where, Kanye's getting louder and louder and louder, and he came over to give you a hug, and it was kind of like, man, all right, I'm gonna be cordial, but yeah, I mean, I'm messing with you. I was like, ask anybody here, I'm a fan, but you stood your ground because that was so hard because so many people can man worship, especially in today's time, right? I mean, man worship, like, oh, this is celebrity, but you stood your ground and you didn't care. And that told me, it told me everything I needed to know about you. But in that moment, were you even what, I mean, it looks like you went into a different realm.
Yeah.
What triggered, obviously you talked a lot about the trigger, but what was the deeper level of that story?
I mean, the deeper level was that I've been a friend. I've been a fan of Kanye West for a long time. And honestly, if I'm being all the way real, is that Kanye West was embarrassing me. And not embarrassing me by what he was saying. Kanye West was embarrassing me in front of the white people in there. And I'll tell you why. And he wasn't trying to do this. I give Kanye West a lot of credit. Y'all have seen some of the stuff that is going on. I don't need to go into it.
Right.
But I don't think he gets enough credit for that interaction because I started talking and he immediately started listening.
Yeah.
Immediately, I started. I'm not saying that anything resonated, right?
Right.
We've had some conversations since then, but he immediately started listening. And most people, I don't think it's controversial to say that Kanye West, he's talked about himself. He's dealt with some things.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And so, even with some of the grotesque things that he's done, it's important to find grace and have grace for people that are going through things and dealing with things, right?
Yeah.
But back to the thing is that that was a situation where TMZ used to be clowning Kanye West.
Yeah.
They used to be clowning him. They would talk about him And I mean, I remember I would be in there and they would say stuff and they would be like, yeah, people in the white dudes in the office would be like, yeah, I don't even think the music is that good. I'd be like, oh, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like, look, you can say whatever you want. Kanye act crazy with the paparazzi,
Right,
whatever,
he's a
but you ain't gonna
genius.
say that the music
Right,
was good, bro.
Genius.
So like, Kanye had a weird relationship with the paparazzi, and that makes paparazzi people not like you that much.
Wow.
So they would be in the room, stuff would happen. It'd be like, Kanye West is a jerk. Kanye West is this. I remember when the song Famous came out and Kanye was like, Taylor Swift, I made the famous.
Yeah.
And I remember I was in there like going, when he said, he didn't mean that Taylor Swift is
Just said it made the that's what you say.
like there's some things that come along with hip hop and maybe they shouldn't be in there, but he's not calling Taylor Swift like that, right?
Exactly.
One girl in there, she responded and she did this whole thing and the whole office clapped for her response. Like, and so I'm like legitimately, I'm now sunning myself in the office for Kanye.
Yeah.
Like I'm in the office going hard for Kanye, like defending Kanye, like talking about how important Kanye is. They're so culturally clueless a lot of times that they don't understand how important Kanye West is.
Right.
They don't get it.
Right.
I'll say stuff like, hey, College Dropout made me feel seen as a hip hop fan because when he's rapping about that stuff, he's rapping about having a job at the Gap.
Yeah.
He's rapping about like not being in the street and stuff like that. I'm from Baton Rouge, but that was my life.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're in Baton Rouge, you probably 10% of street no matter what, because Baton Rouge is crazy. But like, I'm going to bat for him, and then he gets in the office and he with them.
Right.
So like, I'm sitting down there watching the thing. I'm like, I know you not what?
Like you felt like you were on the wrong side or something.
Yeah, he get in the office and he with them.
The slavery thing.
He got Charlie Kirk and Candace Owens in the office with him.
New drop, it's in 154 collection, embroidered mask shirt. We got the soccer jerseys in. You can see it. Come on, you know what you gotta do. 154africa.com, go get it. Stop wasting time.
Look, 154, we all connected, baby, you already know. I'm talking 154. We bringing Africa around the whole globe. Ain't no place like home.